Hi, my name's Cassidy, and today we'll be looking into the humanities course Romanticism, Ruin, Race, and Revolution, led by Dr. Alexander Regier.
Hi, my name is Alexander Regier. I'm the William Faulkner Professor of English and also the Chair of the English Department. So the course, Romanticism, Ruins, Race, and Revolution, starts off by the idea that Romanticism is both a period, it's a period of time, a historical period, but it's also a concept. Like think of a romantic dinner, for instance, and how the course is about how three topics in this period, but also for this concept, race, ruins, and revolution, are really central to the way in which we understand it until today, and how these concepts around the idea of Romanticism really shape the way that we think about things today that matter to us a great deal. So in this course, we'll be looking at novels, plays, poems, but also visual material like paintings and films, and figure out how these three concepts like race, ruins, and revolution really come up in lots and lots of different ways and in all of these different kinds of cultural productions, and how they influence the way in which we read those today. The Blake project really is started out as just acquiring replica prints, but also ended up in this amazing and really, really exciting kind of process of bringing over from Oxford this amazing press, this historically accurate replica of the Blake press that is exactly like the press William Blake, the very famous poet and artist, would have used in 18th century London, where now people at Rice, including the students in particular and in this class, can make their own prints, can print their own materials, and then take them away and have them as, if you like, something to remind themselves of, not just the class, but the way in which the class was taught and how we taught each other a lot during that period, by making things and combining both the theoretical but also the practical and how these two interrelate with one another. So one way in which this is special, this course, it takes all of these different kinds of areas in the humanities and combines them in some way or another. And thereby it's a really good example of what is exciting and unique about the humanities, but also why the humanities can really matter to other people outside of the school. It wants to highlight and foreground the power of creativity, language and literature and art in particular, but it also includes these other aspects, politics, social science, but also the sciences, because after all, this press is a machine. It works with ink, it works with particular kind of chemical substances. It is all actually connected in these forms in which this course and this press can bring them all together. It's never a niche endeavor. It's always about connecting. It's always about figuring out why is it complex and how is it exactly complex and how can we talk about it? What can we learn about the past and about ourselves and how to connect those two things? I think one thing that I really like, among the many things that students I hope can take away and I can take away from the course, is that we really can imagine how others think and how others think today and how others thought in the past, and how to put ourselves into other people's shoes, and to discover that is something that is really exciting. So discovering other ways of thinking, other ways of doing things, other ways of encountering the world, and imagining how we can be part of that through literature, through a press like this, through making things also, and learning and doing this together. That is one of the things that I think I hope that students take away from it. I know that I do. Each time I teach the course, each time I teach any course that I do, that's one of the things that for me is really, really important.
I hope that was informational and piqued your interest in Romanticism, Ruin, Race, and Revolution. Check out the printing press in the Woodson Research Center in Fondren Library.